a sinner, left my lover crying on the dance floor. I'm a sinner, I'm a sinner.
Come on. Welcome back to more Interact With Me. Go play Modded Terraria. Let's see. So we've seen him get tired. I was thinking about something. Are you easily frightened? No. Is that so? Good to know. Then you're officially my emergency contact. If an evil ghost ever comes for me, I'm sending it straight to you. As for me, I'd like to say I'm not the type to embarrass myself over something trying to scare me. It would have to be something truly impressive to get my knees shaking. Anyone else think he's bullshitting and he's probably easily scared? Like, for example, huh? The lights? They're flickering. And the ambiance is gone too. Oh, the ghost is coming. Did you hear that? What was that? Well, let me check. I keep forgetting that's his actual name. Because we've called him like everything but his name. Marty? Mike? Boo. Good try, though. I got you, didn't I? I did. Nah, it was pretty dull, actually. Oh. So you really mean it? Hard to scare? Okay. Let's pretend none of this happened. For my dignity. Dull. Okay. Yeah. That was a pathetic attempt, I know. Still, you'll get careless at some point, and I'll be here right on time. Why does that feel like a vague threat? Did he just threaten us? So laugh while you can. I'll get you eventually. I feel like he's threatening. It seems like you need help. Fortunately for you, I'm available. And even more fortunately, I'm always available. So, what am I rescuing you from today? Let's see. Going with someone, money worries. I need help feeling behind in life, with feeling behind in life. Let's see what that says. If you feel like you're falling behind in life, then yes, maybe you are. What? You thought I was about to hand you some gentle little line about how everyone moves at their own pace? Something like that, like life isn't a race? No. You came to the wrong person for that. If you feel behind, then move. Get up. Push forward. Walk if you have to. Jog if you can. Run the moment you find the strength. Will it be easy? No. Of course not. But neither is sitting still and letting that feeling rot inside. So, if the thought of being left behind is hurting you that much, then use it. Let it irritate you into motion. Let it drag something stubborn out of you. You do not have to become the fastest person alive overnight. You just have to stop standing still. Huh. I really could become some sort of life coach. I mean... Morty, Meyer, meh. Names are fascinating, aren't they? I think most people only notice them when someone says theirs out loud. Like the name suddenly becomes a real object, even. So, I'm going to poke at yours a little. Do you even like the name Anon? Does it feel like it belongs to you? Or does it feel like something that got handed to you and you just kept it? Wrong button. Because a name is a strange little thing. It's identity, but also a label. It's identity, but it also a tag that someone can grab. It is what you answer to, and what other people attach their expectations to. And they're not random usually. Most people aren't named one, or two, or infrastructure. I don't know. We've seen some really dumb fucking names, haven't we, chat? Although, being named infrastructure would be kind of impressive. Tell me, Anon, do you like your name? Does it fit you? Pretty neutral about my name. Oh, he didn't like that. Glad you feel so strongly about it. Oh, he doesn't like it when we be neutral. Oh, did you notice that? He got a little angry. I think we figured out how to piss this guy off. I don't think he likes that. Ah, this again. Don't worry. It always stops. Eventually. This is completely normal. Completely normal. Hello, Satan, you still owe me $50. It can get quite loud, but you do get used to it. The devil is coming for you. See? It's already over. All right. There's plenty to do, you know. Plenty. Yeah, he seems trustworthy. Let's play a little game. 2 truths and a lie. You probably heard of it, but I'll explain it anyway. Partly because I like hearing myself talk, and partly because it buys me more time with you. Rules are simple. I give you 3 statements about me. 2 are true, 1 is a lie. And you have to figure out which one is trying to sneak past you. Now, we haven't known each other long, but you already have a feel for me. My tone, my habits, my unbearable charm. So let's see if your instincts can keep up. Give me a moment to pick the perfect trio. All right. 3 statements. 1. I don't just adore clouds and frost. Wait. Have I ever actually talked about frost with you? Details. Just know that it's also one of my favorites. Anyway. I also find water spectacular. 2. I've read exactly that many books. Silly ones. Disturbing ones. And ones that manage to be both at the same time. Cats waging wars in forests. People getting dragged into other worlds and treated like property. And yes, plenty of them are actually useful instead of just entertaining. Where do you think my little facts come from? 3. I can change my form. Different looks. Didn't he already do... This is the 4th one, isn't it? Different styles. I feel like it. I can be something else entirely. So, which one is a lie? And don't just guess. Try to catch it. So that's your verdict? You think that one was a lie? Fair. It is an absurd number. Even if you did nothing but read, eat, and blink. And some books are basically small mountains. But now, drum roll please. Time for the reveal. What was true? And what was me lying directly to your face? With my perfect charm. First things first. Yes, I really am fascinated by water. And honestly, it would be strange if I wasn't. Ice is just water that decided to become serious. So clearly I'm surrounded by it conceptually. So far, so good. You got that part right. Now about the books. You already know I read a lot. What else am I supposed to do in here? Stare at the walls until they start talking back? Actually, no, never mind. So yes, I read. A lot. And now you're wondering how many. Of course you are. Here's the problem, though. I have no idea. Who actually counts every book they've read? That huge number I gave you? It was a lie. A very obvious lie. A random number wearing a fancy coat. Which means you got it right. He can transform his form then. You spotted the lie. You really did read me like a book. Fuck you. Anyway. That was fun. I wouldn't mind playing more games like that. Yes. That's a fantastic idea. So if you want another round, just say the word. And I'll come up with something even better. Okay, so now we have play. Love or fear? Interesting. So that's where you go first. Fear. So you lead with caution. Always. You look for the edge of the cliff before you look at the view. Well, we already wandered into emotions. Tell me something then. Do you think you're easy to steer? Never mind. I ran my mouth faster than my senses could catch up. And now I've strained myself in the middle of a thought. How embarrassing. Oh, look. A beautiful cloud. Yes, focus on that. Round and innocent. Don't you try that shit. Completely unrelated to anything we were talking about. And please ignore how expertly I just changed the subject. Little dick. Why is K-pop Slenderman trying to riz you? I don't know. He's bored in a box. And apparently Satan's been trying to get in. We broke him! Fuck you, it didn't work a second time, did it, chat? I think also this is down low for me. I think it's best if we don't have a simple conversation for a little while. I'm getting kind of tired. So let me rest for a bit, alright? Just a short one. And then we'll get back to it. Yes. As soon as possible. Maybe we need a mood lift. Yes! Another joke. No. Still have a few saved up for you, you know. So, you don't have to leave yet? Yes. Alright. He took the option away. He's learned what I was gonna do to him. Oh, he's learning shit. Ahem. So, I was wondering why the ball kept getting bigger. And then it hit me. Do you get it? Because it's flying straight at you and then bam, headshot. That one was solid. Fair enough. No, the only one so far that's actually made me laugh was the time one. Dum-da-dum. Okay, alright. What is orange and sounds like a parrot? Carrot. Fair enough. Oh. Wow. That one was tragic. It felt like my own brain threw a tomato at me out of disappointment. And tomatoes aren't even orange. Maybe I've hit a creative wall. But that's only natural. Interacting with you, in many ways, is extremely distracting. You're just too fun to have around. Still, this is an insult to my jester self. Give me a little time, I'll come back with something worthy of you. Okay. Oh, well, joke's still there. Okay. Let's pause the jokes for now, alright? I think I'm getting a tiny headache. And joy probably shouldn't come with pain. I don't know. That's just kinky. Right? So, just a short break? A polite little intermission? Yeah, just a small one. How about something lighter but still impressive? Another fun fact. I have plenty of those. So, you don't have to leave just yet. Alright, he took it away. Alright, fact. Alright, listen. Take a normal deck of cards and give it a proper shuffle. Not a gentle little mix. A real shuffle. This one's for Boss Man Jack. The odds are overwhelming that the exact order you end up with has never existed before. Not in your hands, not in anyone else's. Not even once. Ever. That's how ridiculous the number of possible shuffles is. It's like a massive ocean of arrangements, and you just scooped up one drop that nobody has ever touched. So when you look down at the deck afterwards, you're holding a one-time arrangement. A small accidental piece of history. It's kind of beautiful if you think about it. And honestly, you already have that energy. Making history, I mean. Like you show up and the day becomes a version that didn't exist before. Even without the cards. Okay. Listen up. I'm about to impress you with something that sounds like magic. But it's real. You're a time traveler. Not the dramatic kind. No portals. No glowing circles in the sky. Just physics. Because you never see the exact present. You only ever see light that already arrived. The light takes time to get anywhere. And even across a room. The delay is tiny so you don't notice it. But it's there. Want something more dramatic? Look at the moon. When you look at it, you're seeing it from about 1.3 seconds ago. Now look at the sun. No. The sunlight you experience is roughly 8 minutes old. Assuming you didn't just scorch your eyeballs by staring at the sun. So yes. You get a 10-gallon wide bucket, put a little feet rest in it, and filled it with liquid nitrogen. Did that go well? Now I'm just curious how that felt. Did you try it? So it was relaxing? Huh. He lost his drink in it. Every glance you take is a tiny step into the past. Which means you are technically a time traveler. Probably. I swear to God, we can't let... Here's the thing I'm learning. You can't let anybody with a science degree get bored. You can't let anybody... Any soldiers get bored. You just can't let men get bored. Had to fish for it. Took him 1 minute to get it out. Funnily, he could put his hand in there for 1 minute. You can put your hand in nitrogen for that long? Do you have to cover it before you do it? I like the fact he did that with nitrogen. Like, it ain't gonna fucking fuck him over. That's... Normally, they are quick. Huh. Could it be because the nitrogen had... How long had the nitrogen been out? Maybe that had a factor in it? No, it's because your hand is hot. Oh. So the hotter something is, the longer it'll last in nitrogen. That makes sense. In liquid nitrogen, I should say. Oh, there's going to be people experimenting on this because of this video. It vaporizes the liquid and makes it a form of vapor protection. Huh. That's really cool. Also, you physics students did a lot of stupid shit, didn't you? Didn't you? I want that foot massager, but I can't afford it. I was wondering, are you even real? No, I'm a figment of the internet's imagination. Sorry, of course you are. It just feels strange from my side. An invisible something presses buttons, chooses words, answers me back. And I can't even look you in the eyes while it happens. Why is that doing that? Which is not comforting thought. But I'm not, am I? No. Of course I'm not. Where were we? I got almost kicked out of university for making a bomb in class by accident. Okay, to be fair, my friend who's a cop blew up the science lab in high school. Our teacher got overzealous in teaching us things. She made a chlorine. I think it was it a chlorine or was it a mustard? It was acid, and she was mixing acid and base together, and she added something else, and it went boom. Yeah. That one wasn't my fault, so I don't get the blame for it. I just was laughing my ass off. This is someone who wanted to be into forensics. And I'm just sitting there like a smartass going, did you not know you shouldn't mix that shit? She's like, I wanted to see what would happen. I'm not going to tell you because it's dirt cheap and you can do it with household items. But they did pull out the proving test and confirmed I made an Oh! I know what you made! I know exactly what you made, Drow. Once you said household items, I know what you fucking made, and I've made one too. That's the best part of the classes. You're just making horrible shit because the teachers think you aren't smart and give you the exact items you need to make horrible shit. They stopped letting me in chemistry class. I kept trying to make acid. I told you guys, I went to the morgue and had no issue. I just know how to make dry ice bombs. All I'm saying is the older generation, we know how to make shit we shouldn't. What is it? Do you guys remember when the big thing on the internet was everybody wanted to get the anarchist cookbook? Ha! Our professor got bored and told us how to make heroin. Jesus Christ. That teacher was hoping to make some money on the side with you guys. He wasn't bored. He's like, here's how we do it. God, I swear to God, if he says his teacher's name, several people are typing. I sold my science teacher's weed at one. I sold my science teacher weed at one point. That's fucking based. All right, here's a weird one. Hot water can freeze faster than cold water. Not always, not reliably, but sometimes under the right conditions, it really does. It's called a Mpemba effect. And of course, it comes with a list of details. Evaporation, convection, the container, how the heat escapes, even what dissolves the water. And then the next question shows up trying to ruin my moment. Wow. Marvin is really, really smart. Correct. Objectively, scientifically, legally. And then the next thought shows up. How do you even know that? I read. I study. I collect little facts like they're treasures because here it was the only way to stay interested. Well, it was. But now you're here. So I don't have to rely on facts alone anymore. I can rely on you. No means no. You have several options, but aren't you in enough trouble already? My class made a potato gun. I wanted to make a potato gun. They wouldn't let me. I always wanted to play with a potato gun. Shooting people with potatoes sounds fun. I just had real guns. You have probably wondered why clouds are the color they are. No, I know why. Right? Don't lie to me. I already know why. Or do. I can't exactly stop you. Either way, I'm hoping to explain it because I like hearing myself talk. Most clouds look white because they're packed with tiny water droplets or little bits of ice. When the sun hits them, the light gets scattered in all directions. And because the scattering happens pretty evenly across the colors of sunlight, your eyes add it all together and read it as white. And I can already hear you preparing your very intellectual objection. But, Marvin, clouds aren't always white. Yes. Good. Now you're thinking. When the clouds get thicker, the light has to push through more droplets. A lot of it gets bounced away before it ever reaches the bottom. So the underside gets less light to reflect back at you. And that makes it look gray or even dark, especially when it's heavy with rain. Naturally, you followed all that, right? My explanation was flawless, elegant, and completely coherent. I'm pretty sure I learned that in elementary. To be fair, a few years before Breaking Bad, they caught some students from my university making one of the highest grade LSD using chromatography papers and press. Oh my god! Dude! That's actually baller. I hope those fuckers got a job. I would have hired those kids. Those were some smart little shits. They weren't even going for cheap LSD. Their asses went for the highest one. They're like, we're going to make some good money off this. I'd be impressed with them. I'd give them a job. Fine. Simple version. Thin clouds, bright underside. Thick clouds, darker underside. And an even simpler version is, clouds are fascinating. You're very welcome. I just want to know, what was the teacher's reaction to catching them? What now? I have options? Too many options, honestly. I could tell you about that one thing I read that made staring at the wall for an hour. The teacher didn't catch them, the police did. Yeah, those kids got fucked. I still would have given them a job, honestly. Those kids don't deserve to be in jail. Those kids deserve a job. Those are future pharmacy students, I'm fucking telling you. If you told me they were in the pharmacy class, I'd 100% believe you. Or like a doctor's course, I'd believe you. Like a medical course. And they probably made some good money, too. Or that weird cat thing where it's not a cat, but it's absolutely a cat. Or the person who went looking for something genuine. There's so much I want to hand you. Like a little treasure. But I have to be selective. Because I don't actually know how long you'll stay. Not that I think you'll leave. It's just, people leave. Well, one can never be completely sure, right? At one point, I saw weed I got from some random guy I met at 7-Eleven. Oh god, you just reminded me of something funny. So in my school, I told you guys I went to a military high school, right? It was, so we had very, very stern rules. About about your uniforms and stuff. And we were in, like, the school had started in a lower financial area. Because it was supposed to originally be a second chance school and a school for special needs that needed structure. And we ended up with a lot of rich kids. And I remember this because it was fucking hilarious. And I saw this firsthand. So there was a convenience store down the block from the school. And everybody would usually walk there after school and stuff if you weren't taking the bus. I happened to be walking there with a friend. We still had our uniforms on, and again, if you still had your uniforms on, you were technically supposed to wear them a certain way because they were military uniforms. We wore what was considered military uniforms. So you had to be very careful with how you wore it. So one of our sergeant majors was at the convenience store. And two of the rich kids, and I will never, and these guys were fuck all rich, we found out. They would fuck up their uniforms and then beg for money in front of the convenience store. Like, they would dirty their uniforms and shit. And we happened to be, my friend and I were walking to the convenience store to grab something to eat before we drove home. And we saw the sergeant major ripping into these two. Because they didn't even need the money. Nobody knows why they decided this was a good idea. But they got fucking shit canned from the school. Because they completely ruined their uniforms just to try to beg for money. Like, it was insane. Funny thing was, they broke a bottle of an acid, and one guy got some splashed on him, and the vapor made him dizzy. They called an ambulance like they were old. Problem was, they told the ambulance we were in university storage and got a big leak on student already passed out from toxic vapors. 10 minutes later, my professor looked outside and saw dumb fucks. Yeah, they fucked themselves up. Why did they not have gas masks when they were working? Oh, those are some dumb students. Never mind. It was a minor incident. I'm sorry, what's considered a major incident at your school? Why are you like this, Anarchy? So, I want to do this properly. Only the best for the best. Alright. Decision made. I'll give you one more piece of wisdom. Then I'll take a break. To think. To prepare a whole collection that actually deserves your attention. We already established that clouds are fascinating. But there are other contenders. Nature's other favorite flex. Drum roll, please. Ice, right. He did say he was dizzy but not burns. The safety gear caught all the stuff before it hurt them. That's good. At least he wasn't hurt. Although, did his lungs get fucked up? I would have been worried about my lungs. If he was breathing it in. Oh, no, he had a gas mask on then? It was tear gas. It was tear gas. Oh! Oh, no! Oh, I have been in a room with tear gas. That is not fun. That is not fun. No bueno. No bueno. That shit sucks. I haven't done the military thing where you had to be in there for like 5 minutes. My brother did that. But we did it. We got to do it for like a minute. And that fucking sucked. Oh my dear Christ, that sucked. And yes, when I was younger, I did. Your mic cut out perfectly timed scream. Oh no, tear gas is no bueno. No, 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 no. No bueno. Oh, that would suck. Ice has at least 18 known crystal forms. The stuff in your freezer is the basic one. Ice, IH. But change the pressure, change the temperature, and the water starts building an entirely different structure. Ice, whatever. It just keeps going. Ice really is pretty cool. And yes, I mean that in every way possible. Do you get it? Because it's cold and... Okay. Moving on. As I said, I need a bit of time to collect my thoughts. To sort out all my very useful, very wise wisdom into something presentable. My head is basically a crowded library right now. So, please wait. Alright, so we're going to save it here, and we'll come back to this next time.